My breath is my authority. My authority to be what I am. And when I sing my chorus, I'm singing it with the authority that my breath is giving me to confirm myself, to confirm the truth that my breath is my only authority. My breath, my breath, my breath, my breath. My breath is my authority now. My breath, indeed, my breath. My breath is my authority now. My breath, my breath. My breath, my breath. My breath is my authority now. My authority to be myself. My authority to engage my cosmos and to declare my presence and to do whatever I choose to do. Because with my breath as my authority, I am being powered by all of the energies of source, powered by all of the energy that you call God and I call God. We are powered by our breath, and our breath is our authority to command the universe in any way we choose to. But it would be most helpful if we recognize that it's our breath that is commanding us to be what we are, to be what it is, to be, simply to be. For without your breath, without my breath, we are not. We cease to be in the form that we are now experiencing ourselves. Yes, indeed. Our breath is our authority to transition from this frequency to another, whatever that other frequency we choose. Authority to be liquid, to be solids, because indeed our breath, my breath, your breath, our breath is our only authority. My breath is my authority to look depression in the face and say, my breath is my authority. And not only that, but to follow up with the next conscious deep breath and stream the energies of that breath into the conditions, the mental states that we are choosing. My breath is my authority to look anxiety in the face and ask, what are you anxious about? When my breath is my authority. Authority, what are you fearful about? When the truth is your breath is your only authority. When we look our problems, whatever we devise as problems, and we look it in the face and say, what of you For I have authority. I have the authority of my breath to dismiss you from my state of being. And we go through the conditions which we manifest one after the other. And we stand on the authority made available to us by our breath, and we dismiss them. All of the conditions that we do not enjoy, we have the authority of our breath to dismiss them. For indeed, our breath is our God, and our God is our authority. Our breath is our spirit, and our spirit is our authority. Our breath is our plasma, and our breath is our authority to move plasma from one state to the next. Our breath is our cosmos. And it doesn't matter how you slice it, our breath is our reliable, sustainable fuel, energy, God, spirit, plasma. And I'm repeating this for myself, for my own benefit, because it takes over 10,000 repetition of the truth to get a conscious knowing tool that what we have been saying has now been mobilized and turned into our regulatory body, because we have our breath, but without the knowledge, without the consciousness, without the language, without saying that we are our breath and that our breath is our authority, it remains latent. It remains our potential. So it's very important indeed, for us to assert ourselves, to utilize our authority. For you have to utilize in order to know. And you have to practice knowing until we perfect our skill set of knowing. Of knowing what? Knowing that our breath, spirit, God, is our authority to be what we are, to be the units of energy that we are. Authority to sing our choruses to ourselves, to sing our choruses to our conditions, and most of all, to embrace and experience our breath as our authority as we utilize it to cast spells of joy, to sing our chorus, I love my breath as me. And the more we breathe consciously together, yes, the more we breathe consciously together, it's the happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, sweeter, more satisfied, more secure, more harmonious, more fulfilled, because we are taking charge of our breath. We're using our authority as our breath to create the lifestyles that we enjoy. So be on your way now. Use the authority that your breath is supplying you with to carve out the life you choose and to enjoy the life you're choosing to carve out. Be still and know that your breath is your authority. Eat, drink, and be happy because your breath is the substance of all that you can eat, all that the earth and the cosmos constitute of. For your breath is not only your constitution and authority, it's the constitution and the authority of the entire cosmos, as we are all breathing and pulsating and knowing that we are our breath, and our breath is our authority. Breathe consciously and deeply. Breathe consciously and deeply and activate your authority that your breath, only your breath, can make available to you and is making available to you right here and right now. Have fun. Remember, your breath is your all you can eat buffet, and it is your authority to be yourself.